these up at the dollar store. And I know they're supposed to be used indoors, but I want to add them to my outdoor fall decor. I'm on follow along while I completely transform these pumpkins and maybe even add some lights. I'm going to start with this sign, and the first thing I need to do is take it apart. There's this cute little leaf, which I don't mind, and I think I'm going to reuse, but maybe in a different color. And then there's this twine, which I don't need at all. Dollar Tree carries these plastic pretend tin tiles. I might not recommend using them as tiles, but they are great for DIY craft projects. I want to center the tile with my pumpkin, and even though I totally know what is about to happen, I still did it to show you one of the issues with these tiles. The adhesive backing sticks well, but it's only helpful if you keep the tile whole, because the tile and the backing are only attached at the edges. Once you start cutting, the tile comes free. Demonstration done. I pulled off the backing, traced and cut the tile, and also removed most of that image. It's glossy and glue will stick better to the material underneath. For my scrap wood stash, I picked out a block from a pallet we took apart and sanded it down just to prevent splinters. I attached this to the pumpkin shape with wood glue and my brad nailer. I gave the pumpkin a quick coat of rust-colored paint before I attached the tile with Super 77. This is the best spray glue around. It works well on any surface. Then back to spray painting. First, a couple coats of orange, followed by this metallic paint called Burnished Umber. It's like a dark brown black. The Burnished Umber I applied in quick spurts, so it's more like I was squirting it on, not an even smooth coat. Followed by Copper Rose. In between coats, I dabbed with a paper towel to try to give it more of an aged look, but I don't think that did much. I wouldn't bother with that again. Once spray painting was done, I still wanted to highlight the details of the tile. So I cut off a corner of a kitchen sponge and dabbed it first in black craft paint and then on the high spots of the tile and around the outline of the pumpkin. Lastly, I sprayed a protective top coat over the pumpkin front and back. And I didn't forget about that little leaf. It got some spray paint too. This turned out kind of cool, eh? Yeah, well, I love this look. Anyways, it just needs some finishing touches. So I want to add like a little bit of like, I don't know, like a little accent there, not really a bow, just something. So this is twine that I got from another fall project that I did like last week. And I didn't throw it out because, well, you never throw things out because you can reuse them. So I'm just gonna make like a little, I don't know, like a little knot, like just something cute like this. Just maybe this way. Just like a little accent. I don't know, just something to like make it look a little bit less plain. And I have to put my leaf back on. I spray painted it and it turned out so nice. So I'm just gonna put it back in because there's like a little hole here where I took it out. I'm just gonna pop it right back in. By pop, I mean really carefully with these tweezers, kind of like pry it in. So I made it sound like I'm just popping it in. No, it takes a little bit of effort. So time for this. Oh, yeah, that went in, perfect. There. That's secure. Lastly, because this isn't real wood, I gave it a couple good coats of outdoor sealer just for longevity. For this pumpkin, I want a totally different look, and I definitely want to hide his face. So I grabbed a bunch of scrap pieces of wood that kind of had maybe a little bit of interest, and that I'm definitely not using for anything in particular, and I'm going to use them to cover up his face. Yeah, I'm going to start just by gluing them on in a pattern that looks nice. That's just what I'm going to start with, and then see how sturdy that is to see if it needs any supports on the back. He's going to be adorable now. He's not going to be scary. He's going to be cute. I just use wood glue to secure these down. All right, let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's heavy. Yeah, it's gonna need some bracing across the back. It's kind of like the wood's creaking as I move it. So yeah, I'm just going to put some bracing across his eyes and I don't know, somewhere here. Just maybe a little bit of glue and some brad nails, and that would just be a little bit sturdier. And after I do that, my goal, my plan, is to take the jigsaw and kind of cut around the shape. Now, I am not super confident in my jigsaw skills, so yeah, we'll see how this goes, but I'm just gonna give it a try. More scrap wood to the rescue. This pumpkin is going to be so heavy. The jigsaw! I'm happy to report no limbs were damaged. But I did pop off a piece of trim. That was the only damage during my terrible cutting, which I tried to hide with a good thorough sanding. Once I glued back that piece, I added some different colors of stain. I just think this makes the pumpkin pop a bit more. Then loads of top coat. Scrap wood, wood glue, and my trusty brad gun made the base, or I guess the stand, for this heavy pumpkin. Ralph drilled holes for me into the blocks because I don't think I've ever used those jumbo bits, and it didn't seem like something I would enjoy or be good at. My stand's all done. It's so sturdy, and this thing weighs like a small child. It just has the weight of a small child. Let's just say that nothing is gonna blow this over. So I'm very confident in that. Oh my gosh, it is so heavy, but it's not finished. I need to add some like cuteness. So I have something that I'm going to pretend is like the stem with some green paint to paint it. And then I thought, a little bow. Okay, this bow is from like my Christmas arrangement last year, but I mean, it kind of goes. I just really like that. So even though it is Christmas last year, it still looks really cute. So I'm gonna reuse it. Go, reduce, reuse, recycle. I learned that in grade school and I'm still using it, see? So just a little bit of gluing together. Oh, gluing, painting, and then somehow sticking this on. All right. Look at my pumpkins all dressed up and fancy. They look nothing like what they started as. Oh, they're so pretty. Now I just have one more thing to do, and that is put the lights in the holes where Ralph drilled them. They just kind of will just pop in, and then I'm going to glue them, and I'm going to be using Temu's version of E6000. And honestly, it's actually better. It's called B7000. It works just as well. Like the hold is just as good, but the applicator is so much better. There's like a metal tip and then a little metal prong that goes inside to keep it clean. Oh, it's just so good. Both Ralph and I agree, this is better than E6000. And that's what I'm gonna use to glue on my little lights. They're so cute. Oh, and they work. I did double check. They're just from the Dollar Tree, and I don't know, for like $1.50, that's pretty awesome. See? Oh, it's gonna look so cute. They're just gonna glow a little bit. It's gonna be adorable. I could have even used hot glue for this, actually. And that's it. My pumpkins are ready for the front porch. This really is just 2 flat dollar store pumpkins, 2 solar lights, and some scrap wood. And I think they turned out kind of bougie. So thank you so much for watching. Oh wait, I just found out that in England, they don't decorate for the fall. I mean, they call it autumn because that definitely sounds way cooler and way more sophisticated, but they don't decorate for the fall. Anyways, whether you do decorate or don't, let me know in the comments. I totally want to know where other places don't or do, because in North America, we sure do. But let me know in the comments, and if you haven't already, remember all those all good things, like, subscribe, thumbs up, share, all that really helps the channel, and I'll see you soon with another project. Bye! Really, they don't decorate. Like, you just kind of skip over fall, autumn. Do you guys like grow pumpkins then? Because like, we have a lot of pumpkins. Yeah, and pumpkin pie. Is it just not a thing? I don't know. Anyways, I am going to go buy some pumpkins and make pumpkin things. Oh, I love pumpkin. Ooh. Anyways, yeah, okay, bye. Pumpkin shopping time.